Kelechi Ume Ogwajo, and I'm back live today to continue what we have done last night that we couldn't finish because of issue I had with my machine, the sewing machine. But today we are back live on our YouTube. So let's go ahead and continue this back. As you have forgotten that we have done a little here. We have sewed this side. We have cut here out and here, if you can remember last night, as the remaining this side now. So let's go ahead and continue sewing our bag. Now, the continuation of this, remember we have done this side. So now, I've forgotten something. Okay, sorry. I'm still on it. Last night, I stopped here before I have issue with my needle. My needle entered inside the machine. I couldn't repair it last night, so I stopped at this place. If you can remember, I sewed the cord. I put leather with the cord. After sewing it, I joined it here. Then after that, I joined it here. While joining this side, I have the issue with my bike. But now let me go ahead and finish up this bag now. Can you see? I told you I got the middle of this and the middle of this last night before I joined this one here. So let me finish this one now before other ones. Now I will still come back and sew this one now. So sorry, let me first of all put my thread. Please let me know where you're watching me from. If you have any issue, anything you can want to ask me, just go ahead and ask the question. Let me continue this back. Please, I've not subscribed to my YouTube channel. Try I do so because more things is still coming on this channel, especially bag making, with some other entertainment things that will make you to be happy while sewing your bag. So let me go ahead and finish up this one now. So this is how it will look like after sewing this side. Can you see? This is how it will look like. We cut out 3 things last night. This one, or I can call it 4 things. We cut out this side, this side, this side, and this upper cuff here. Can you see this? Then there's what I want to tell you now. After I finish cutting this, I remember that I supposed to cut another thing here. This one. Can you see? I supposed to cut this one out. So I made a mistake last night. I cut this one with this, but I did not do anything here. So I'll go ahead and add another extra leather here to make it to as in to get this one now, so that I'll add this. I will teach you how they added this here. So let me go ahead and do this one again now. So let this one go aside for now. Then I will measure out another 2 inch by the measurement of this one, as we measure 10 inch here. So I'll cut out 2 inch by 10 inch, but it will be more than 10 inch because I will cut the middle. So cutting the middle now, if I sew all of them together, it will reduce by 10 inch. So I'm making it like 6 inch this side. Now I'm making it like I'll get 4 inch, 4 inch. Then at the middle, I'll also get like 5 inch. So that when I join all of them together and join it on this one here, it will be accurate measurement. It will not be lesser. Let it be more than, instead of being lesser on this one now. So let me go ahead and cut another thing again. So coming here, I will measure out 2" by 13" here. So let me go ahead and use my pencil and cut it out this way. I told you I'll be using 2" here. I'll be using 2" by 13". So when I join it together now, they will be equal. Instead of being lesser, let it be more than, so that I'll cut it out. So this place is 13". I'm making this live so that you will follow me from beginning to the end, that you will not miss anything at all on this video. That is why I said I must go live, especially for those who don't know how to sew school bag at all. This one now will help you to learn whatever you want to do on this channel. So we are sewing a new school bag design today. Happy Sunday, my fellow people. Happy Sunday. So now I have gotten this. Let me show you from the back there. We have sewed already. So here, can you see? So I measure out here. Here now will be 5". So 5" minus 13". The remaining one will be 7". I think. So I will divide it into 3.5 this side and 3.5 this side. So let me go ahead and cut it out that way. So I'll cut out 3.5 this side. Then coming this side again, I will also cut out 3.5". The remaining one will be the middle one. So this side is 3.5". I call it 3.5", as some people used to call it. But for me, I usually call 3.5, or I use points on the measurement instead of hand. So, but two of them is still the same thing. So it will be this way. Now let's join this one they have sewed here. This thing, this is open here. Can you see? When I touch it, I've removed, but this tie is still intact. So this place that I want to add this now. Let me go ahead and add anything that is available to me. If I want that you use what they use, just use whatever is available for you to use. So what will I use now? Sorry, I'm coming back to show you what I'm using. So this is what I'm using on this bag now. I'll use this one. So let me go ahead and cut it out with the measurement here. So it will be 2. So now I will join it here. I will go ahead and join it on the other side. It will be this way. Then I will join this with this here. Can you see? I'll join it this way now. Then I'll sew 2 of them together also. So after sewing it this way, I will turn it this way. So I'll go ahead and join this side also. So as will be this way, then I'll join this one also this way. I'll sew it straight. Then I'll turn it and fold it this way. Then I'll sew it again. So now after sewing it this way, what else will I do? I'll first of all hold it this way also here. So I'll remove the extra one. I'll remove it this way. Then I'll sew this side also this way. So now after sewing it this way now, can you see? I'll join it with this one here. I will join it, get in the middle of this. I'll get the middle of this. I'll get the middle of the two sides. The middle of this way. I'll get the middle of this one this way. Then I will join two of them together. So I'll get the middle of this one also this way. Then I will join two of them together this way also. Can you see? I will join two of them together this way. The reason why I usually hold the two middle to make sure they are equal. This one will not be more than this side, and this side will not be more than this side. But if I start this way, after sewing it, you will see, look at the extra one that is here. So getting it at the middle now will make there will be extra here, and there will be extra one also here. So that will cut it out so that all of them will be equal this way. So the next thing I will do now is to sew it straight. Please also, can you tell me where you're watching me from? Please comment on my comment section so that I'll answer any question you ask me on this time. I want you to learn this bag very well. If you do not understand anything, feel free and answer me and ask me any question you think that you can ask. So this is how it will be. Let me show you the bag now to know whether we are getting it right. Are we getting it right now? So this is this side. Can you see? So this is how it looks like. Are they not the same thing? They are the same thing now. Yes, they are the same thing. So let's go ahead. If they are the same thing, what are we waiting for? We will go ahead now and sew the remaining side. So this is the remaining side now. This side. So I'll hold two of them at the middle. I told you I usually like using middle to join my bag so that they will be equal. So it will be this way. I will join it at the middle here. Can you see now? So I will sew all of them straight this way. Don't mind machine. Sometimes they do shakara for me. Oh. So now I'll sew each thread this way. So when I turn it now, it will be this way. Can you see? It will be this way. Oh. So I'll sew this one together with this. So if there is any extra one, I will just trim it out. So it will be this way. I'll still do the same thing here. So it will be this way now. I did not the same thing with the bag. Let me go ahead and show you the bag again. So now whether we are gulling it, or I'll keep this bag here. I'm not remove it here from here again. Can you see? It is this way. It will be this way now. So when it will be this way now, what else we'll do? We'll now go ahead and join the lining. We'll cover here with lining. Can you see how this place is scatter and shattered? So what I will do now is to use lining and cover it to make it to be beautiful. Let me go ahead and cover this one with the lining now. Please, I want to hear you. I want to know where you're watching me from. If you're from Nigeria or outside Nigeria, anywhere, I'm from Anambra. So where are you watching me from now? Thanks so much for watching this video. Thank you so much. This is the third time I'm going live on YouTube channel. So this is the third time. Oh, so God is great. So I'll teach you very well. I need their corrections. I need their comments. So like this video also for me. Oh. So let's go ahead and add the lining. Let me go ahead and fix this thing out first of all so that it will not be disturbing us while sewing the bag. So I fixed it now. So what I will do now is for me to go ahead and join the lining. Sometimes I don't like cutting the lining out. I will just place my leather this way. It helps me not to waste the lining. I will place the leather on top of the lining this way. Then I will sew it straight this way. Can you see? Let me go ahead and sew this one first. So this is the line that I'm joining with the back. Can you see how I'm sewing the lining? I don't like cutting it out. Sometimes if I cut it out, I might not get it out. It will be more than. But I'm sewing it this way now. Can you see there is no extra lining this side? So I like using the lining this way. And also I noticed that this one is faster than cutting it out because it will still waste my time if I sit down and begin to measure and cut it out unless I use my pattern. I told you if you want to make a bag and you want it to go faster for you, you need to have pattern for all the bag that you are sewing. For this bag now, I have pattern for this. So the reason why I cut out another pattern is to teach you how to cut out pattern for bags. So let me go ahead and be doing this one this way. Can you see now? So this is how it will be. What I will do now is to trim it out. So after everything now, this is how it will look like. So what I'll do now is to use cord and cover this side before I'll add my zip. I'll first of all cover it with the cord. So this is the cord that I'll be using. I told you last night that I covered this cord with this leather. It did not come this way. I covered myself. So go to the previous video that I did last night before I had an issue with this machine. So if you go there, you will still see how I just added the lining and the leather and the cord inside. Can you see? There's a black cord here. Then I covered it with the leather. Now I will sew it this way, starting at the middle of the base, not on top. I will start at the base to sew it round with the cord. So let me go ahead and sew it this way. While covering it, just take it easy so that you not make mistake here. If you are new on bag making, just curve it small small, or just give a notch like this. You want to give it a notch this way now, especially at this curve, so it will curve very well for you. But for me, I know how to cover it without even giving it a notch there, and it cut very well for me. Oh. So let me go ahead and continue sewing our bag. So sorry. I'm not supposed to start at the base. I'm supposed to start here. I just looked at the bag now. Can you see? So I'll cut out this side. If I come this side now, I'll cut it out from here. So it will stop here. So that I will add this one here. If you will notice, you see there is extra leather down here that they added it with cord here. So let me go ahead and do that one after sewing this one now. So coming here, I will stop at this place. Then I'll remove some cord like 1 inch or 1.5 inch. Then I'll sew it straight here. The same thing applies to the other side, as I told you that I remove some cord with that side. So this is how it will be. This is how this one will be. So I remove some cord here now, so they will be equal with the other one. So it will be this way, then I'll sew it straight. I want to trim out this curve here. Sorry, this curve not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be straight. So that we'll sew this side. I'll curve it this way. Just watch me as I curve my own. So I'll go ahead and curve your own that way. It will be this way. Then I will fold this one to get the actual measurement for this side also. So it will be this way also. So let me go ahead and cut this side too. So it will be this way now. So now this is how this side will be. For this side. Can you see? Is there echo? So let me go ahead and join what will be at the base here. So I'll be measuring 2 inch down here by 10 inch as we measured here. So it will be 2 inch by 10 inch. So let me go ahead and get 2 inch by 10 inch here. I'll measure it out now. So it will be 2 inch. I'll measure out 2 inch because I don't want it to be too big down there. So it will be 2 inch by 10 inch. And you see, so now I'll cut it out this way. So this is how it will be. I want to make it to be equal. That's why I'm trimming out all these ones. Can you see? So this is how it will look like. Then the next thing I will do now is to join cord here. I'll add cord here. From here to here, I'll add cord here. So let me go ahead and do that one. I told you I'll remove some cord like 1 inch or 1.5 inch from the cord before adding it there. So I need to add cord here, but sorry, what I will do now, can you see here? So I need to sew this zip first of all before adding this cord here. I will sew this zip first of all now. So let me go ahead and show you how to join this zip. This is one side of the back. So let's go ahead and sew the other side of the back, as in the upper one, as I showed you last night, how I cut this one out. So this is this side now, this one. There's another one that will still sew, but let's go ahead and do this one now. So it will be this way. So the first thing I will do now is to get the middle of this. I'll get the middle of this way. So this is the middle of this now. So I will sew this as you see here. I'll sew it this way now. So now it will be this way. But I like turning my own this way. Then I'll sew up here before joining it. Let me go ahead and do my own the way. Let me go ahead and sew it this way now. So after sewing it will be this way. The next thing I will do now is to join the zip. I'll add zip here. So I told you I'm using this orange zip. It's so beautiful with this bag. Oh. This zip and this, or this orange is like another color with this, but join it together now. You see the beauty. Let's go ahead and join it together. So for me, I don't usually add lining on upper side of this one because when I sew it now, if you open this bag this way now, let me go ahead and open it. Are you seeing this side? You're not seeing it unless you turn it this way. When you turn this way, you will see it. But when it is this way now, you cannot see it now. So no need of adding lining on top of this side because it's inner. It covers itself this way. So what I'll do now is just to add my zip. I will not join it with the lining on top of that. That is just waste of lining. So let me go ahead and join this one this way now. I'll join it this way. Remember, the good side of the leather will face the good side of the zip. Good side of the leather will face, not the good side facing the bad side, or the good, no, two of them will face each other opposite this way. So I'll go ahead and sew it this way now. Then while sewing your zip, make sure you are stretching your zip this way. When you not stretch your zip, sometimes you will notice that it will be up and down like zigzag. It will be this way on your back. No, while sewing it, don't stretch the leather. I did not say leather. I say you stretch the zip small like this. Then you put the leather on top of it this way. Don't leave it this way. If you leave it this way, sometimes after sewing the bag, you see your zip will be like this way now. Can you see? No, 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 no. Just stretch it this way and then you sew it. I stretch the zip, I did not stretch the leather. So after sewing it this way now, it will be this way. I'll give the middle of the zip a notch like this. So after doing it this way now, what else will I do? To get the middle of this one also, I need to get the middle of this one, making sure that this, like this one here now, the point of this here and this one is touching each other this way. Then I'll get the middle of this here. So it will be this way. Then I'll add the zip head. That is another thing. Remember to add the zip head. But it will be somehow after sewing the bag, want to open it, you will notice there is no zip head there. It looks like frustration to me. So I just be careful that I must put the zip head before sewing it again. Can you see? So then it will be this way now. I'll turn it this way, holding it at the middle of the two, holding it at the middle of the two here. Can you see? Holding at the middle of the two. I will start from here. Making sure this one, the middle of this and middle of this is equal here. I'll start from here. I like sewing my bag from where I sewed the cord. I like sewing the bag here. The reason is this. When I want to sew this bag now, I'll be seeing the thread that I sewed the cord on top. Can you see? So when I'm sewing it straight on the line of the thread that I sewed before, after sewing it, you know that you see that this cord now will be normal. It will not be opening this way. But when you are sewing it from here, as in when you are sewing it from this zip now, you notice after sewing it, you will see that you not get some part of the cord. You start sewing it again. So I like sewing it this way. I will not start at the, as in at the end of the zip. I'll give like 3 inch because I'll still add something here. So let me go ahead and put it this way now. Are you see now? The two middle is touching each other. The two middle here, this is the middle and this is the middle. Two of them is touching each other. So that the zip this side and the zip this side will be equal. So can you see how it will look like? You see that this zip is so beautiful on this leather. So it will be this way. It will be this way now. Let me add it again from here. Please, after this, if there is still time or another day, I will teach you how to know a good quality leather and the one that do not have the good quality. So I will teach you that on my next video or after this, if there is still time. So let's go ahead on this one now. What else will I do? Can you see this is here and this is here? They're supposed to be equal because I got the middle before sewing it. So what I will do now is to measure out what is remaining here. I will measure out here. Can you see this is 4.5 inch, and I will making it 5 5 inch, and this side will also be 5 inch by measuring the zip and the 2 inch, the zip and the leather together, so it will be 2 inch. So let me go ahead and sew this side. I'll cut out 2 inch here. So I will measure out 2 inch by 5 here. So this is 2 inch, and I will measure another 2 inch here. I'll also measure 2 inch and another 2 inch here. Then I will measure out 5 inch. So after that, I will cut it out this way. So what I'll do now is to join this here. Then I will join this one here, provided that there is zip here, because if there is no zip here, after sewing this back, it will look as though you beat this leather or the zip, but it's your fault that you not put it. But sometimes it's stressful to open it again, to lose the thread and sew it again. No, remember to add the zip on your own. So coming here, I will not open it this way to put the zip. I will do it as though I fold it small this way. Then I'll add the zip here. I add the remaining leather here this way. Let me go ahead and sew it. But before this, let me go ahead and cover this side with bias. I supposed to cover it with a bias. So let me go ahead and cover that side with bias first of all. So I'm supposed to cover the zip with the bias before adding it here. Sef. Let me go ahead and cover it now, so it's not be too late for me. Remember what I'm doing now? I'm covering the side that I've sewed with the bias. So after covering this side with bias now, I'll add the leather. I'll add this leather here. I'll still fold it this way, then I'll sew it again. So after this now, I will hold it this way, then I'll sew it straight and stop at this place. Please, your name and where you're watching me from. If there is any question you want to ask me, just go ahead on the comment section and ask me the question. Now I'm ready to answer any question at all. Or if there's any correction, if there's any correction you need to make, just go ahead and do it there. So this is how this one will look like. And you see, so this is how it will look like. Then I will join this side also. I join this side also this way. So I'll go ahead and join it this way also. So I'll still sew it straight this way as I did on the other one. I told you I like sewing it from the cut side. So I'll hold it this way. I'll start from here and sew it. So now it will be this way. After sewing it now, it will be this way. Can you see? So this is this side. Although this one is bigger, oh, can you see this is too big? Can short it, can shorten it, can also leave it this way. But sewing this side now, I may reduce something from here because I've seen that this side is too big. But for me to do that, I need to reduce something here. So let me go ahead and reduce something here. Can you see me? I just reduce something like half an inch all around. I've seen that it's too big. While reducing it, make sure they will still be equal after reducing this side though. So it will be this way now. So it will be this way. So the next thing I will do now is to add this side. I'll add the cord this side. Remember, if you like to add the cord, if you not like, you just add the leather there like that. But to make it to be more beautiful, I like adding the cord. I like adding the cord that way, as they did on their own, so that it would be the same thing. So this is the cord I'll add here. Now let me go ahead and add the cord first of all, before adding the remaining leather. So I add the cord this way. Remember, you give like 1 inch here. There will be no cord inside this side, this place, like 1 inch before adding the remaining cord. So this is how it will look like. Then the next thing I'll do now is add the leather here. So I'm adding this leather. So after adding it now, I'll trim it out, the remaining one. Sorry, this leather is supposed to be 2 inch, but this one now is more than 2 inch. So after that, I'll reduce it. So it's supposed to be 2 inch. So let me go ahead and measure it out so that you understand what I'm saying. So this is 2.5 inch. So I need to reduce like half an inch leather here. So after sewing that one, I will do that. I don't like sewing my bag this way. I like sewing it from where I have the cord. But while sewing this side now, I'm placing it out to know where the cord is before sewing it. And you see, this is the cord here. So I'll sew this thread this side. That is another alternative that you can use so that there will be no mistake when sewing your own. So after that, it will be this way. As you can see, the bag is too long. That's why I told you I'll reduce it. So after doing it, I'll fold it as though I'm folding the cord this way, not this way. I'll fold it this way, then I'll sew it. So I want to give this bag cuff here. I'll curve it. I'll use my thread and my machine and curve my own this way now. So now I'll go ahead and curve it by myself. I'll curve it this way. The only thing is that I would just want to get this curve here, this curve now. So that's what I want to achieve here. So I'll fold it this way again. Sorry, I told you I removed something like half an inch here. I don't want this bag to be too long. That's why I reduce it that way. So coming here, I will put this one this way before cutting this side. So it will be here. So it will be like this. Then I'll curve it. So this is how this one will look like. This is the back. This one, and this zip. This one is coming now. So what we did now is this one, and this side here. So what I will do now is to use my lining or the leather to cover here. But before then, sorry, I supposed to cover here with bias before sewing this one. Is there another mistake again? So I'm supposed to cover here with bias before I will sew this side now. So let me go ahead and cover it. Not too late like that. Sorry, sometimes this thread used to be too funny, oh, but for me, I'll finish what I want to do and not frustrate me to stop. Oh. So let's go ahead. Just stand by the sides, wash it, and do your own. Bag making is not as difficult as you think. Just keep focusing on what you want to learn, then you determine for this bag, I must make it oh. I just open the zip. I just want to open the zip this way so that it will be easier for me to sew this side. You know you can use fabrics like normal clothes to sew this bag. You can use jeans. You can use anything at all that is by your side to sew this bag. So now after this, I'll cover this way, this side with bias. If I want, if I don't want to cover it, I will just leave it that way because I'll still use lining to cover each round, so I don't need to cover that side with bias also. So let me go ahead and cover this side with the bias. So for the bias that I'm using now, I'm using this leather. I'm using this leather as my bias. So I told you I don't like cutting it out. I like placing it on top of it, then I'll sew it round. So I'll keep it this way, then I'll sew it round now. So this is how it will look like. When all these things is happening, don't say that we are weak or you will not do it again. Just go ahead and do what you want to do. If there is just a distraction, it will not distract you more. Just keep on moving. There are some parts of challenges you will face while making a bag or while sewing a bag. There are so many challenges you will face, like this machine now that is challenging me. No problem, I'll keep on moving. No, that is such is life. The only thing you need to determine what you want to do and go on and do it. So this is for this one now. This is for this one. So the next thing I'll do now is to cover this side with the bias. I'll cover here with bias again. So let me go ahead and cover it with the bias. sorry, the one I'm using have finished, so I need to get another orange leather and also cover it with bias. So this is the black leather. If you're not around last night when I saw the leather with the bias, you have another opportunity now for me to show you how I added the bias with the how I added the leather with the cord, not bias. This is the cord. This is what we call cord on bag making. So this is the cord. This is the leather that I'll cover it with. So I will measure out 1 inch leather. I'll measure out 1 inch leather. So no need of measuring it. I will cut it this way because it's just a wasting time for me to measure it before cutting it out. But I'll use my eyes and my hand to measure it just this way. Then I'll cut it out. But you need to measure your own so that will not waste your leather. The only thing that I am on it since, so I'll use my eye to weigh 1 inch before cutting it out. But if you're a beginner, you need to measure it out before cutting it, please, so that you will not wet your leather so much like that. Like this one that I'm doing now, even if I'm doing it this way, there is still a waste of leather here that I know that after cutting this, can you see this side now? So I don't need to do this. I need to measure it out before cutting it. Last night I measured the one that I cut out, but today now I'm not measuring it and I'm wasting my leather. But the reason why I'm doing it this way is for me to not waste much time on this bag. So this is the one that I'll be using now. Let me go ahead and use it to cover this cord. Remember what I'm doing here? I'm covering the cord with my leather. The color that I need is orange color and I don't have the cord that's the orange color. So I'm using orange leather to cover the black color up. So it will be now orange color cord. That's how you usually do on bag making. To get any color you want on bag making, you need to cover the leather or the fabrics, anything that you are using with the cord. So after covering it now, you will see that you have had the color for that cord. Can you see? This is now orange cord that I'll be using on the back. So let me go ahead and trim off all these ones here. Please like this video, share this video for me, share it to your loved ones, to your family. Also comment on the comment section, then hit on notification bell, so each time we want to do live video or we will upload a new video, you will be notified. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for stopping by. Please, I want to know your location, where you're watching me from. I'm from Ekulobia, Anambra State, Nigeria. So can I know where you're watching me from now? So now I'm trimming out the unwanted ones from the cord that I will use. That is what I'm doing here. So this is the cord that I'll be using for this bag now. So let me go ahead and cover this one with a cord. So I told you I like giving like 1 inch space before adding my cord on the bag. So let me go ahead and add this cord here. Starting at the middle of the base of this bag here now, I'll put the cord this way. Following the same line that I sewed at the first time that I sewed this cord here, I'll follow the same line of the thread that I'm using. This thread now, I'll follow the same line. I'll give it a notch as I told you. From the curve, if you want to curve it and it's disturbing you, just give it a notch so that it will curve very well and it's inflatable while curving it. To not be hard. That's why I usually give it a notch there. And you see, I'll also give a notch here. So I'll cover it this way now. Then I'll use this side to cover it up here. I'll cover it up this way here. Now you see, I'll cover it up this way. So then it will be this way. Now you see this bag is so beautiful. Let's go ahead and open here. So this is how it will look like. Can you see the inner side of this one and this one here? So the next thing I'll do now is to sew this one here. The next thing I will do now is to sew this one, the upper side, this side now. So for me to do this, I need to cut another thing that will be like this shape here, this curve here. Let me go ahead and do that one. No, 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 no. There is no time. Then I'll put this one here, this way. Then I'll put this one on top of it. That will be 1.5 or 1.5 inch that I'll be using. But first of all, I'll draw it this way. Then I'll stop at this place that I have the zip here. So I'll stop at this place. Then I'll draw it this way. Then I'll stop here. So now I'll measure 1 inch down here. I will measure 1 inch here. Just follow me. I will measure 1 inch here also. Coming here, I will measure 1.2. I will measure 1.5 here. And this is what I did here. And this side will also be 1.5. I'll measure out 1.5 this way. So coming to the middle of this now, what I will do is to cut out this 1.5 first of all. I'll cut out this side first of all. Can you see this? Stand up so that I'll get it faster. So when it is this way now, I'll fold it like this to make sure they are equal. Then I'll draw it this way also. So then I'll cut the remaining side out. So now it will be this way. Can you see? It will be this way now. So this is how it will be. So let me go ahead and add my zip clothes with this. Please, can you just like this video, share this video for me to all your friends, comment on my video. Thanks so much. We'll still learn a lot from you. This is my third video on my live video YouTube. So let me go ahead and sew this one now. I told you while sewing this side, make sure you are just stretching the zip so that it will not be like zigzag. If now, as I usually call it dangrima. I don't know what you could call their own that side. Can you just tell me so I will know the main name? I don't know the main name they are calling me, but I'm just demonstrating it so that you understand what I'm saying. So this is how it will be. This is how it will be. Oh, ha. Sorry, oh, for this one I made a very big mistake. Please don't do it on your own. I need to get this middle here. Can you see? This middle, I need it. It is important on this bag so that it will not be too big. It will not be too. Can you see how it be now? It is now. When I got that middle now, it will be as though it come closer small. So let me go ahead and lose this one. I will lose it, then I will do it. So it's so important to me that I'm supposed to do it. So let me go ahead and lose it. Sorry for that. Please don't do this thing that I'm doing on your leather. Oh, this leather is so strong that you cannot tell. So while doing your own, make sure you use your scissors or your cutter to lose it, please. So now the first thing I'm supposed to do then is to get the middle of this. I'll get the middle of this. First of all, get the middle of this one here. I'll get the middle this way. Then I'll sew it as I did on the previous one, as I did here now. So let me go ahead and get the middle first. So after getting the middle, I'll fold it this way. So then I'll add the zip. Sorry for the mistake. Nobody is perfect on this earth. So let me go ahead and sew that side. So I'm joining the leather back with the zip. So after this now, the next thing I will do is to get the middle of this zip here. So I'll add it here now. So this is the middle of this one. So I'll add the zip this way here. So coming here, I'll leave like 3 inch in case there will be an extra that I will remove, or when I'm adding the base or the round body of the bag. So here, let me go ahead and sew this side. I told you I like starting from where I have the cord. to sew my bag. So I will follow the line of the thread on the cord this way now. So let me start from this way and sew it this way. So after sewing it now, when I turn it, it will be this way. Can you see? So it will be this way now. So this is the middle, and this is the two sides. So the remaining one is the round body of the bag. So let me go ahead and measure the round body of the bag. So I'll go ahead and measure it. So this is where it stopped. Then I'll measure it this way. It's like we got 22 from the other side last night. So let's know what. So this is 23. I'll add like 1 inch extra. That will make it 24 inch. And it will be 24 inch by 2 inch. So it will be 24 inch by 2 inch. Now let's go ahead and measure out 24 inch by 2 inch from our leather. So let me measure out to know whether I have reached a 24 inch measurement. So this is where the 24 inch will stop. So let me go ahead and cut it out. So let me go ahead and trim this side out too. So this is 24 inch by 2 inch that I'll add on this side. So now I'm supposed to add lining here, but as you can see, this is a beautiful leather. I don't need to add the lining. What I will need to add now is to add the zip here. So I'll add the zip here. So adding the zip here, I'll follow the same line like here. So I'll follow this side. So make all of them to be at the same side. It makes the zip to be more beautiful. Then I will now add the I will now add the remaining round body of the bag. So this will be this way now. So I'll go ahead and add this one here. So after this one now, I'll cover this place with bias before folding it again to sew it. So I'll fold it this way also. I like sewing it double. So after sewing it this way, I'll turn it this way now. Then I will still sew each round and stop at this place. Can you see? Let me go ahead and sew each round this way. I told you I like sewing my bag from the line of the cord. Now you see, this is the line of the thread that I sewed the cord with. This is the line of the thread I sewed the cord with, so I'll sew each round from the line. So coming here, I will stop here now. The next thing I will do is to get this one this way. Can you see? I'll get this. This is where the zip stopped. So this is where the zip stopped. So what will I do now? I will hold the zip and the round body of the bag. I'll hold two of them together this way. Then I will sew it. I will not sew it from this side that is stopped. I will just give like 0.3 inch. Then I'll sew it. After that, I will fold it and sew it again. So after sewing it now, I'll use bias and cover it once more. I'll cover this side with bias. So after now, I will fold it this way again. Can you see? I'll fold it this way, then I'll sew it once again. after that now, I'll turn it this way. I will sew this remaining side. So let me go ahead and sew this side now. So let me go ahead and trim the remaining side out. So that while covering the bias, it will not disturb me. So after trimming it out now, I will turn it to see the bag that we have. So the part side I sewed now. So this is how it will look like. Is this bag not so beautiful? I think this bag is beautiful. Just look at it. So what else will I do now is to use my lining or leather to cover this side. I'll cover it up with leather before then adding my lining. Please let me know where you are watching me from. I am from Nigeria, Anambra State precisely. So let me hear from you because more video is still coming. Then hit on notification bell. So each time we upload a new video, you'll be notified. Oh. So it's like I will stop here for today. So tomorrow, what we are going to do is to sew the back, the handle, this. Can you see this now? This back, the round body of this side, this remaining one. Is like I will cut it out before coming tomorrow so that we'll do it for. But I'll tell you what I do. If I cut it out, I'll tell you what I did there. If I did not cut it out, coming tomorrow, we'll cut it out together. Thanks so much for watching today. Thank you so much. God bless you. As you're on my live video today, I'm still Kelechi Ogwajo, a bag designer. Thanks so much for watching today. Then I said I will teach you how you know the quality leather. You know the difference between quality and quantity. You know the quality leather and the one that is not quality. So when you are going to market to buy your leather, please make sure you know all these things. So let me get some leather I have here that will show you how you know why going to market to buy some leather. Not that this leather is so beautiful. I like it. We just go ahead and go and buy it. After buying it, you might not enjoy it too. So this is some leather I'll have. Sorry, it's not well arranged now, but I just want to use it to teach you something. Can you see this leather now? If I bring this leather, this color now, and this color, if you ask me which color is more beautiful, I will take this because like one is shouty, design is so beautiful. But let me teach you something. Are you watching me? Are you seeing me now? So let me teach you how you know the one that is good and the one that is not. Now, if you bring a leather want to buy, just do it this way. Can you see? Just do it this way. Come this side and check this side. If this side not all, then touch this side. Can you see? This back is not strong at all, but design is beautiful. Can you see it? Now let me show you another one again. If you see this bag now, they'll tell you it have two face. This side can use the yellow and this side. But I'm telling you the honest truth. If you use this leather, it's good though, it's nice. But when you touch it this way now, you will see that it's not that kind of strong. What you to peel like 1 month or 2 months, it will just be going out. Can you see? It will just be going out this way. Can you see now? I have used this leather I went to market one day and I saw this leather so beautiful. Then I used the leather for someone. And before 1 month, the person just returned the bag back. Can you see? So, but for this one now, can you see this leather? It's rough. It's not so beautiful like that, but you cannot tear it. Cannot tear this leather. Can you see? You cannot. This side also, you cannot do that. Before you tear it, you give more energy on yourself to tear this leather. So, like this one now, can you see? This is taffeta, but it's just a strong taffeta. There is sometimes I use a leather to sew a school bag, and someone is just asking me which type of leather is taffeta. This is taffeta. This is a taffeta. Can you see it? It's just a taffeta. When I just turn it 100 times like this, it will not tell. But for the other taffeta, before you know it, have just damaged. Cannot tear this taffeta. This taffeta is the most strongest leather I have seen. I've ever seen this taffeta. I sew it for my children. They are going to school for about 3 years now. Nothing have happened to it. Just the design that I put on it, they have been removing. That's why I use the Zen taffeta again to sew the lunch bag that they are using now. So this taffeta is beautiful, but I don't know the actual name. I usually call it strong taffeta in the market. So thanks so much for watching my video today. Thank you so much. God bless you for me. Thank you and God bless you. Bye bye.